Hey, hello and welcome to a new video. I'm in my painting studio at school and I have a very exciting subject for today. I got myself some squishies. So what I'm gonna do in this video, I'm gonna try and recreate a Moriah Elizabeth squishy because I love her videos. This is a fan video. By no means I try to copy her or I want to, make fun of her. I really enjoy her content and I kind of missed the squishy trade. I never really had something with them. So these are actually first squishies I've ever bought. And they're actually kind of cute. So I got this beautiful box on Amazon. And let me show you what I'm gonna try to recreate. I'll put a picture somewhere. It will be the Justus cat with the ice cream cone. And as a base, I got this unicorn squishy, which I thought was gonna be a lot bigger. Because I got this box. This was a set full of squishies. And it has this one in it, which is just perfect, but the size comparison is a bit So what I'm gonna do, I think, is just cut off one ear and I use the unicorn horn as the ice cream cone a bit and then just try to paint her. And I have a ton of other squishies left, which I may use for another makeover. We all know which one this is gonna be. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm curious what it's, going to turn out in. I hope it's gonna work. And so yeah, I will link definitely Moriah's channel down below. I really love her. I think that you will enjoy her too if you like arts and crafts. Her style is amazing. So let's get started by sanding and then gluing on some parts. I'll change the angle and I hope to see you soon. Okay, let's first do a squishy haul perhaps. So I got all of my squishies on Amazon. I first got this one because I first looked in advance which squishy I wanted to recreate, and I thought this is like a sitting unicorn. This would be a good base for our ice cream cat. And then I have all of these. I have like a Starbucks cup, I have a popcorn, I have a cat squishy hamburger that honestly isn't a squishy at all. I mean, it doesn't slow rise or whatever it's supposed to. I have this pie, or like slice of a pie. I have this pineapple, which is the best squishy wise out of them. This cute ice cream cone, which I think I'm just gonna keep like this because I really like it. Then another ice cream, a very interesting pineapple donut, which also doesn't really squish. And a, full birthday cake pie, also really cute. Okay, so what I'm gonna use today, I actually think I'm only gonna use this one for now because these are just too big in comparison. I could give like a cute accessory, like make her sit on a ice cream cone. So what I first did is, like I told you, cut off the horn and one ear. I eventually also ended up cutting off the other ear and using the ear of the hamburger squishy and a berry of the pie squishy. So I did end up using a couple of parts of the other squishies. I also sanded everything down and tried to correct everything with my scissors as well as I could. Then Moriah uses this puffy paint, which I did not have, to like smooth down wounds of the squishy, like open gaps, and make everything a bit more neater and make sure it gets like, it becomes like one cohesive mess, because honestly that was just one mess. Then I used gesso, the white paint is just gesso that I used as a base coat so that everything is white and would be easier to paint on. Because gesso is acrylic, I was afraid that it was going to chip off, but I honestly did not have any problem with it. My squishy did not chip. The paint I'm using here, the brown paint, is actually oil paint. And then, I'm using this mint green color for the ice cream itself. I only have oil paint, it's what I use mostly. I also always paint with oil paints. And the problem, it dries really slow. So with the squishy, it took a long time to dry. And the brown doesn't really cover that well, so it would like chip and be very splotchy. But I ended up just leaving it as it is because otherwise this video would not be finished on time for Halloween. Now I'm adding some details and I'm taking a lot of liberty with this because oil paint is, I think it's pretty hard to, get details with oil paint, so it's just one big mess and I couldn't recreate it the way I wanted it because it was still wet and wouldn't dry. And I'm definitely, when I try this again in the future, gonna use different paints. I'm gonna invest in some different paints, and hopefully make a neater resemblance of another squishy or come up with my own. I do not know yet, but in the end I think this fake Eustace did turn out quite cute. So now I'm doing the very bushy eyebrows and big chunky eyes. And of course at the end we cannot forget the highlights. We have to add, yes. So let's see, the final result are Eustace, wannabe, ugly stepsister, cousin, squishy. He's still kind of squished. What a better way to start off your Halloween weekend than by watching this kind of monstrosity. I don't hate him that much, I think it's still quite cute and funny. By all means, this was no hate video, this was just a fan-made video. I hope that you can all take this with a grain of salt and some laughter. It actually was a lot, or well, the outcome is not what I expected. I thought it would genuinely be better than this. And I think it's because of the paint I used. I used oil paint. If you know anything about paints, oil paint takes so long to dry. This squishy, it took 2 weeks to dry just, and even then, like the brown parts, where I painted the fur brown, it like chipped. So, or like it rubbed off. Really weird, because the green is also, and the yellow is also oil paint, and it's fine, it's just dry. It dried normally. So I'm actually gonna try to do this again. Maybe with an own design, a random design, but then use different paints. So yeah, definitely follow Moriah's rules. They're much better and more successful than this. But anyway, I hope you liked this short and quick video. I kind of wanted to try out a different craft for a Halloween special, I suppose. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you in another video. Make sure to, let me know what you think and follow me on Instagram. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.